Opening scene. Dramatic footage of the Capitol on January 6, 2021. Chaotic crowds, American flags waving, and law enforcement in riot gear. The Capitol riot of January 6, 2021, was a day that shook the foundations of American democracy. In its wake, the largest criminal investigation in U.S. history unfolded, resulting in nearly 1,600 arrests across all 50 states. Fast forward 4 years, and now President Donald Trump's first major move in office has reignited debate across the nation. The pardon of roughly 1,500 individuals involved in the attack. Cut 2. A somber shot of the Capitol building at sunrise, followed by archival footage of Trump at a rally. In today's video, we'll break down the events that led to the Capitol riot, the scope of the unprecedented investigation, and the controversy surrounding Trump's sweeping pardons on his first day back in the Oval Office. Let's dive in. Segment 1. A day that changed history. Scene transition. News footage of the Stop the Steal rally and crowds gathering at the Ellipse. January 6, 2021, began with a rally at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C., where thousands of Trump supporters gathered to protest the certification of the 2020 presidential election results. The former president took the stage, delivering a fiery speech. Audio overlay. Trump's voice saying, "If you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore." Those words galvanized the crowd, leading to an unprecedented assault on the Capitol. Over the next several hours, rioters breached police lines, stormed the chambers of Congress, and left a trail of destruction in their wake. B-roll. Images of shattered windows, rioters inside the Capitol, and police officers clashing with the crowd. The chaos wasn't without consequence. Roughly 150 officers were injured, and Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick tragically passed away the following day from complications related to his injuries. In the aftermath, 4 more officers involved in defending the Capitol died by suicide, highlighting the immense toll this day took on those tasked with protecting democracy. Segment 2. The largest criminal investigation in U.S. history. Scene transition. Graphic showing a map of the United States with markers indicating arrests across all 50 states. The fallout from January 6 triggered the largest criminal probe in American history. Nearly 1,600 individuals were arrested over 4 years, with more than 1,300 convictions secured. Charges ranged from trespassing and destruction of federal property to assaulting law enforcement with dangerous weapons. B-roll. Courtroom sketches, mugshots of high-profile rioters, and footage of FBI raids. Among those convicted were members of extremist groups like the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys, whose leaders were found guilty of orchestrating parts of the attack. These convictions were seen as a significant step in holding accountable those who sought to undermine the democratic process. Segment 3. Trump's return to the presidency. Scene transition. Footage of Donald Trump's swearing-in ceremony on January 20, 2025. On January 20, 2025, Donald Trump was sworn in for his second term as president, marking a new chapter in his political career. Within hours of assuming office, Trump fulfilled a controversial campaign promise, issuing full pardons to about 1,500 individuals charged in connection with the Capitol riot. B-roll. Trump in the Oval Office signing documents, interspersed with clips of media reports on the pardons. Among those pardoned were high-profile figures like the leaders of the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys, whose sentences were also commuted. Trump referred to these individuals as hostages, emphasizing that he viewed their actions on January 6 as a patriotic stand against what he continued to claim was a stolen election. Audio overlay. Trump's voice from the Oval Office. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon. Full pardon. The move sparked outrage among critics who argued that these pardons undermined the rule of law and set a dangerous precedent for political accountability. Segment 4. The divided reaction. Scene transition. Split screen showing protests in support of and against Trump's pardons. The response to Trump's pardons has been deeply polarizing. Supporters argue that the individuals charged were unfairly targeted for their political beliefs and that the pardons represent justice. Opponents, however, see this as a blatant disregard for the rule of law and a betrayal of the officers who defended the Capitol. B-roll. Interviews with legal analysts, clips of congressional hearings, and reactions from victims of the riot. Legal experts have also weighed in, questioning whether these pardons could face challenges in court. While presidential pardons are broad, the sheer scale of these actions has reignited debates about potential limits to executive power. Segment 5. Looking ahead, seeing transition. Shots of Congress, the Supreme Court, and peaceful protests. 4 years after January 6, the scars remain fresh. The question now is whether the nation can heal from the divisions exacerbated by these pardons, or if they will deepen the political rift further. B-roll. Footage of community rebuilding efforts, discussions in Congress, and interviews with historians. The Capitol riot was a defining moment in modern American history. As we move forward, it's crucial to reflect on the lessons of that day and consider how we can prevent similar events from happening in the future. A hopeful shot of the Capitol at sunset, symbolizing resilience. What do you think about Trump's decision to pardon those involved in January 6th? Does it serve justice, or does it undermine accountability? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mindful Moves for more in-depth discussions on politics, history, and the issues shaping our world.